Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back. Look what time it is. Look what you did. Look what time you made it. So I basically just got up. I just had breakfast. I'm feeling ready and refreshed. Let's kill a whole lot of outlaws. I guess I should probably start with the drones, huh? A smart person would kill these drones first, because they're gonna cause a lot of trouble and they go down relatively easily. Start with this guy because he's also going to go down relatively easy. Oh, I had a really good untargeted missile shot on this outlaw scout, and that drone jumped in front of it like a Secret Service agent. Try that bombing run crap with me, buddy. I don't know what kind of gun you have, but I know it's not as good as the kind of gun I have. Alright. So they were defending something. Ah, there's one of these station wrecks over here. And stuff floating in space. Ooh, 6 dark matter. Hell yeah, I'll brave a minefield for 6 dark matter. I can tell you, I'm not 100% satisfied with all the things about my morning. I definitely ate a salad for breakfast. Have you heard of this? Salad? It's like a meal, except it's all plants. It's crazy. Elise is concerned that, you know, if I keep eating nothing but red meat and sugar, then I'll die by the time I'm 40. And I'm like, you know, you're right. Probably. Probably. Okay, let's try some other stuff. Okay. There it is. I was like, there's gotta be turrets or drones in here or something, right? Place would already be picked over if there weren't. Okay, that's on the outside of the ship. There'll be one in here, probably. So looking for the little red light. There it is. They always have a little red light on. Maybe it's not even a light. Maybe it's just a bit of red metal and it just sticks out, but you're looking for the red anyway. So there's one right there. Yeah, it is a light. Oh, you do not want to engage me at this range. At this range, all the lasers actually hit. An enhanced pulse laser MX. I mean, obviously mine's better. Mark III adaptive armor. Interesting, but energy is a real problem for us. And an ARC 9000. I'm currently carrying 2 ARC 9000s. I do not care for a third ARC 9000 in this configuration. I'm a little bit thinking I may be overdoing it with the 2. Ow. Plasma. This is the door that opens. How many... Okay, this is my last key. I was going to say, I feel like we've been opening a lot of doors. Oh, yeah. The Daredevil subroutine. It has the infinity symbol in it. Wonder what that's about. Time Extender Mark III blueprint, and I just got a bunch of dark matter. Oh my god, you guys. It's happening. An anti-missile drone. I mean, I guess... It's just going to destroy itself on the ship, though, right? Salvage it. At least I get something out of it this way. Do I want to carry around nothing but nano injectors? Honestly, yes, I think so. I'm not even using my plasma mines. I always forget to. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be able to equip a turret, you know? Is it my phone? I think my phone's going off. Who's calling me this early in the morning? It's crazy talk. Well, I don't have time to get up. I'm very busy. The business of doing stuff in space is very important. What does it take to build a Time Extender Mark III? I need some crystal. 18-second duration, 32-second cooldown. With a somewhat higher energy consumption. We actually have a huge amount of dark matter. I can build basically anything I want. I don't have the blueprint for the Mark III weapon overdrive, do I? No. And honestly, I'm like pretty happy with my actual gear. Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep going. So when we find some crystal, we can upgrade our time extender system. But honestly, from this point on, I think a lot of our resources are going into consumables. Processors and gel, man, these are some good minefields. There's a lot of cool stuff in these. I feel like we had pretty bad luck with these kinds of things earlier in the run, and has completely turned around now. And they're all like really densely, really not densely mined, so that it's easy to fly in. I don't have to spend a lot of time clearing stuff. Sparsely, that's the one I want. All right, who's where? Okay, we can already start opening up on these nerds. God, look at this thing. When the weapon overdrive is turned on, this is an incredibly powerful weapon. Yeah, I'm webbed. I don't care. The webbing is a lot more effective against a guy whose primary strategy is not stand and deliver. Sorry, when I do a roll like that... Oh no, let me get the crystal at least. Okay, let's get out of here. And when I do a roll like that, when something's out of my view in the vertical axis, I try to do the roll fairly slowly. I hope that I hope that nothing I do is making anybody motion sick. I think if I roll vertically too fast, I get a little... Oh, I don't like these dark zones. We are gonna deal with this jump suppressor and get the hell out of here, I think. Also, we don't get to this trader pretty fast. Oh, there's Okar and... Okay. So is that jump suppressor on a ship? Last time I did one of these was on a ship. I don't... When I stop moving, I don't see the movement line effect that would suggest the presence of a singularity. Oh, we're hitting him. There we go. No, wait. I want to kill Okar where possible. It looks like the Okar might be out. Because with the Outlaw, you know, we can get some assistance. With the Okar, we're on our own. So I prefer to kill them while we still have the limited assistance of the Outlaws. Even though the Okar fighters are maybe a little bit tougher for us, the Outlaw fighters are a little tougher for us, because the Okar rely heavily on shields to stay alive, it feels like, and our weapon is pretty good at stripping shields. You have got to back off of me. Driving me crazy. Okay. Heavy missiles. I'm gonna go ahead and salvage these. Sorry, energy injector, as much as you might be useful. And I think I can't use this, right? Yeah, it's scout only. Alright, let's hit the trader. And where'd he go? I don't know what I'm even looking for here. Let's hit the trader and then hit the jump suppressor, and then we'll decide if we want to go after anything else. I'm not selling you 8 dark matter for $400. This guy's kind of a jerk. What's my fuel situation right now? Yeah, I'll take this. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. My weapon overdrive still has upgrade slots available. Right. We ran out of crystal. That's why we stopped upgrading it. So we still don't have enough crystal? No, we still need 5 more. Okay. The jump suppressor is over here near all these outlaws. So it looks like it's probably not on a ship. It's on a It's on a station. The Okar messing with him. Oh, he's got his front shield up. Oh, we're hitting him from the side. Yes, it's me. Friend to outlaws everywhere. Get juked, missile. Haha! There should be an achievement for that. Use your incredible evasive skills to make an enemy ram into a piece of space garbage. Alright, let's get this. I guess I don't know how they would track that, but it feels really good to have done it. And whenever I do something in a game and it feels really good, I wish that I had gotten an achievement for it. Right, like that's what you should be doing. Encourage your players to play the game in a way that feels good. This is a problem that a lot of games have where, like, you can seriously kill the feel of your game if the optimal way to play it is a total bummer. Like, you should never expect a player to say, this thing would be more effective, but I won't do it because it won't be that fun. Players are going to tend to want to do what's effective. That is very, very common. And I think you as a game designer have a responsibility to encourage players to play in a way that will cause them to enjoy the game, because otherwise they're going to... I mean, even if you get past sort of like the abstract idea that games should have a certain value, people are not going to want to buy your stuff if playing your stuff makes them sad. You know? A pure economic value proposition is you should try to design your game in such a way that playing it well is really fun. That's what is so great about, like, Rocket League, you know? I've never put any Rocket League content on the channel because boy oh boy do I not have anything of value to say about Rocket League. But I've probably played Rocket League more than any other game over the past 2 years. Like, holy crap, I love Rocket League. And it's because playing well, the moment-to-moment experience of doing a good job in Rocket League is so much fun. It's incredible how fun it is. That's kind of a digression. That's not really about anything that's happening in EVERSPACE. It's just following my state of mind here. So I think what we've learned from sensory overload is that nodes are usually quite a bit larger than I would have thought from previous play. Now that I actually know where all of the stuff in a node is, I can see that they're sort of about twice as big in each dimension as I thought they were. I figured stuff was kind of like 6 or 7 kilometers apart at most. Okay, well this was a total bummer. What do we get? A small amount of scrap for coming in here? I guess we'll try to grab this ore and plasma. We may as well. If the Okar don't force us out first. Also, man, that trader's prices are terrible. I feel like we should have gotten a little, like, hey, you saved my life discount. Or, like, not even discount, but he should have been willing to give us more for the stuff that I wasn't going to trade him under any circumstance. What do you think, top or bottom? Let's take the longest total distance after this jump. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. More darkness. These dark purple nebula zones are kind of terrifying, but also, man, like it's a very attractive effect. Like, it looks really good.
Sure are a lot of valuable goods lying around.
Not much attention was paid to cleanup after the war, but we're helping in our own way.
That's right. I'm the space janitor. Who would have thought janitorial duty could be this much fun? Guess I'm making myself pretty obvious here. The Outlaw Scout Shield Breaker missiles, I'm pretty sure that's what those are, really don't seem to be very good. Like, they don't aim them well or something. Alright, yeah, we're still kind of having energy problems. Okay, neither of the normal turret platforms outside the gate here had any turrets up. That's strange. And at this range, I don't love my chances of actually damaging something with such a relatively small profile. We're gonna have to get closer to those missile silos. Like, listen, I love the Arc 9000 as much as the next guy, but right, we can't just carry 3 Arc 9000s. We need some missiles to use for smaller engagements.
Drawn the attention of hostiles.
Yeah, sounds like me. I believe that. That sounds like something I would do. Alright, well, I see that jump suppressor. The red version of the jump suppressor thing, which means a Corvette. I wonder if I can get them to accidentally hit that G&V fighter there. Should we just dump an Arc 9000, like... Yeah, probably. Did they survive that? I'm pretty surprised, actually. Okay, they survived it, but just barely.
It was quite some work.
Yeah, I really put a lot of effort into that. Please don't hit me. There was a moment there where he thought he was going to hit me, and I thought he was going to hit me, and neither one of us were happy about it. Use now. I guess, I mean... Friendly G&B fighters, unfortunately, nothing for you guys to do, sorry. Sorry, false alarm. Crystal, yeah. Yeah, like, see, look at this. This is so pretty. I will never stop being amazed by it. Space is a pretty and horrifying place. Okay, can't open up the secure container. I actually used all my access keys. So it looks like I'm done here. Good sector, though. So I guess... Yeah, we just go for a time extender Mark III with all of the energy consumption mods. So this one is 3814 12.8. Salvage you. Build new. Need a little bit more crystal. Alright, it's gonna get down. It's not gonna get quite as low as you would expect, but I think it was I think a little bit of lost energy is worth it for the extra duration and cooldown reduction. We just have to be really careful with our energy, because we're drawing real hard. Swarm fighters. Where are those? They're there. I lost track of the things. Okay, so for swarm fighters, we're definitely going to want to use the beam laser, which means we have to get closer.
This could
A
be
lot
a sticky
closer.
situation here.
Wow, you really only have to tag them with it for like a second. That's wonderful. That's a very effective weapon. Okay, I don't know what a single outlaw drone was doing over here by all these swarm fighters. Can I tell you, I'm really disappointed, honestly, about the, what? Really disappointed about the fact that the Arc 9000 didn't one-shot that Corvette. I thought that was the whole point of... Why am I not picking this up? So I had to, like, actually make contact with it. Let's get over here and collect a small amount of scrap. Actually, that was 14. Man. There, see, that's a little bit more what I'm used to. You just kind of get close-ish to it. Now, where's all this stuff coming from? Oh, I guess hyperspace is the answer to that question. Oh, wow. I'm not sure if those, if the wrecks of ships can hurt you. I just kind of assume that they can. Makes sense physically. Alright. So we have here a shock rifle. An enhanced shock rifle ++. I do like the shock rifle a lot. I also feel though like we shouldn't have 3 shield specialized weapons. The flak cannon has a really nice hull DPS. I guess, actually, yeah, its hull DPS is like 50% higher than that. It's not actually that much higher than the beam laser. Yeah, maybe I don't need to keep this around. It does radial damage. Like, the shots explode. So it does some splash. But I wonder how close things have to be. Like, it may be that the splash damage from this is not really relevant in most dogfighting situations. I'm sure it would be against the, Ooh, I bet it's actually really good against swarm fighters. I think I'm going to dump it for the shock rifle, though. It's not that much more effective than our beam laser. And the shock rifle gives us the ability to take down enemies in total safety. And then I just hit the wrong button and, well, whatever. Boy, there's sure a lot of outlaws jumping in out of nowhere to deal with us here. Something about this small area of space is like sacred to them or something. Is this the first time we've seen an outlaw bomber? Unlike the Okar bombers, they don't have anti-missile drones, so I just missiled them down. Even while being webbed, missiles are, like, real effective.
Enemies in range.
Man. Those guys are still pretty far out. Oh, there is a scout. That was a smart approach. Yeah, I don't know. I think those missiles that they shoot might be actually dumbfire. Doesn't seem like they're tracking me. I think they're actually just trying to lead me. This would be a cool thing to have. I don't think that, given the power draw of our current stuff, though, I don't know that I can run without 2 energy core extensions, as silly as that sounds. Okay, no, the missiles aren't... They're not dumbfire, they are tracking, they're just not tracking very well. Okay. Have we now dealt with all of the enemies in the node? Yes. I suppose, in a sense, it was nice of them to come to me, but also, it was very distracting. Alright. The only thing that's left is some mineable fuel, and we are at maximum fuel, so let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I probably should have picked up that shock rifle. I pressed R, because apparently, in my head, R is the I am now done making this decision button. Okay. I don't see any hostiles at all. Some dark energy, dark matter, dark matter. You know what? I don't need to play games with the black hole. Alright, so let's upgrade this thing. Actually, let's finish upgrading you. Never mind. I don't have any crystal. What is the effective range on my flat cannon? Okay, not any further than the pulse laser. Alright, we don't need to play with the singularity. We don't need to put ourselves in danger. I would not be upset about having more dark matter. There's still things that we can use to... still things we can build out of it. But I'm not going to risk the run by going anywhere near that. In theory, it shouldn't even be that dangerous here because it's in a well-lit area. It's pretty obvious where it is. But, I don't know, man. Something about this black hole is like... Something about the black holes in this game is like primally terrifying to me. I'm having actual, like, animal fear reactions. So let's just give it a nice wide berth. Go over here and get our crystal. And honestly, I'm really happy with our gear. Where's the entrance to this thing? Ah, here we go. Okay, I have incoming apparently. Wow, 2 crystals, huh? It must be my birthday. That first scout basically had to stop moving entirely to not run into the rock, and that worked out very poorly for him. And they really love to go on those strafing runs, just get away from you and then fly directly at you. I don't know, man. I guess, in a sense, I understand, because it turns out to be a bad strategy. But they never find out that it's a bad strategy, because the guys who try it never live to come back and tell anybody. That container is not too close to the hole, it looks like. Tell you what, if I hear that singularity warning, I'm out of here. I can get it, I can get it, I can get it.
Worth stopping for this.
Yeah, it would be in some situations. Hate. That sound now generates a lot of nervousness. You know what? Let's leave. I hate this node. I hate everything about this node. Alright, so. Yeesh. Alright, well, I guess let's go to the trader. I don't even know what I would be trading for now. The only thing I'll be really excited to see is crystal or a weapon overdrive Mark III. That would be okay. Alright, so we have some crystal. Let's finish that off. Finish this off, because it's definitely not useless. Honestly, I might just short a little bit of crystal for another energy consumption mod. I think that's actually what I'm going to save for. It does really great damage. And the other thing is, at some point I want to convert this energy core extension to a Mark III, which will require some processors. We have more than enough dark energy. Okay. Well, let's go get paid. I don't see any elite fighters on my HUD, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to take much advantage of these special containers. Or these special, yeah, container. Container's the word I want. Oh, it's bright. Oh, he's smart. He's too smart. Oh. Nice. That's a really nice weapon. I'd be glad to be able to craft those in the future. Although, I mean, we do have a loadout that starts with it, so. Alright. Let's finish getting to the thing. Looks like we're gonna have to get inside, maybe? Nope, there's a hole right here. Alright, that turret looks pretty mad. I mean, we should go in here. Even if we can't get to the special containers, there are some normal containers in here, I think. There seem to be a lot of chambers for special. Man, why don't I ever find these on those... Well, I was about to complain about how I never get to use my keys on those runs where I get up to like 9 keys, but this actually was one of those runs where we ended up with a huge number of keys, and it worked out just fine. Turret's inside. Oh, no, never mind. No, it is inside. It's just shooting at me from inside. Yeah, so I don't know. We came across this is a whole colonial base or something. I don't know what's going on here. God, Weapon Overdrive is the best mod. And there's a lot of good stuff in this game, but I am warming to the opinion that the Weapon Overdrive might be the single best thing in the game. Okay, nanobots, never mind. I guess there's stuff over here. Ooh, Mindful Crystal. Drop everything. I see some purple crystals. I suppose fuel is a thing we need to keep finding as well. And I mean, like, scrap or plasma, you know, the basics of crafting are always going to be useful because we're always going to potentially need to craft missiles and... What's he shooting? Oh, he's shooting at that. GMP. I think this G&B ship was a trap. There were a bunch of G&B dudes sitting in hyperspace, like, sitting a very, very short jump away. They just lured the outlaw in, and then as soon as he showed up, they jumped in and obliterated him. So there's a trader over there. Did I see this trader already? Oh, man, it's all starting to run together now. And now that we have a bunch of dark matter and we don't have an obvious use for it, we actually are in a place where we could craft Arc 9000s if we had to. Nope, I don't really love any of these deals. I mean, I'll trade money for reasonable stuff, but... I guess let's see what non-special containers we can salvage here. I'm not too worried about the static defenses. We can just leave. I don't have to fight turrets. I'm above this. This is actually better than fighting them because it breaks their spirit. But like, what, he can just go? Now I must look upon my life and what it has become. Great shame and sadness. Wait, how am I supposed to... Oh, I guess it's open over here. Oh, there's no doors on this side either, though. Maybe I get in... There's a breach down here, it looks like? Yeah.
More loot.
I can see that our character is pretty bored.
Ah, credits.
Okay. Everything's fine. I boosted through so I wouldn't have to worry about the turrets or the loose lasers. I guess the laser conduits are broken. You know, they keep the lasers shooting all the way around the ship at all times. It's very important. It's like the fuel lines. You wouldn't want to run out of lasers at a crucial moment. Alright, stop. Okay. I'm seeing the motion lines from us driving forward. That's just one thing jumping in. Oh, okay. When I saw it was just one thing jumping in, I assumed it would be like a heavy ship, but it's just a bomber. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. Oh, I switched weapons. Jeez. Oh shit, it's the Grey Goo stuff. Yeah, okay, let's leave. As far as I'm aware, not killable. And in any case, it's a real pain in the ass. So let's get the... oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's just try to navigate through here. Really? Oh, and I have no energy. Okay, hold on. We need to make some real missiles, because I'm going to need to use them. I probably didn't need to shoot a heavy missile at that shield drone. But that's why I like to have some heavy missiles on me. Okay, let's just... I don't see where the Grey Goo stuff is, but that doesn't mean it's not nearby, it just means I don't see it. So let's just get over here. Okay, it looks like I've actually got a pretty sparse path. Oh, come on. It's nice that at this point in the game there's not too many things that I need to pull. So we can afford to just kind of bail on nodes really quickly if they're dangerous. I think he hit a mine. There's no way I did that much damage that quickly. See, I don't know that teleport actually even made his situation any better. He's jumping all around, but it's not helping him kill me. It's not even really helping him survive. It just seems like kind of a silly thing. Alright, sure, gel and scrap, that's fine. Refill all my fuel. Yeah, I don't see where the Grey Goo stuff went, so we'll continue exploring. But now we have the option of leaving whenever we want to, and that's important. Shock Rifle Pro does low enough damage that I'm not too concerned about it. If we saw a normal shock rifle, I would take it over our flat cannon, but honestly, I don't care. I don't think it provides enough of a benefit to bother building one. Okay, so what is still not modded up? Our weapon overdrive could still use some mods. And we still need a little bit of love for this. What, processors, right? 6 processors. Okay. Alright, we're pretty close to being maxed out, though. Alright, that is something I want. Yeah, I don't see this stuff. I don't know where it is. It's making me very nervous, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's only 3 kilometers. Part of the reason I'm worried about it, honestly, is that I don't understand it. So I don't feel like I can make a guess what kinds of targeting decisions it will make and stuff. But I keep hearing weird noises. I'm thinking, oh god, it's got to be right on top of me. But then also, we're in space. Oh, I just saw a trail. Yeah, did you see it? It's around here. Screw this. I'm not going for those. Those containers almost certainly don't have anything of value in them. Let's just move toward this. Move away out into space as we charge the jump drive. Alright, service station, but also natural hazard and extremely high risk. Yep, of course. So, Corvette. There's lots of swarm fighters. Alright. What? What's that? Oh, I think it's a sniper drone. I was gonna say, was that thing really firing at me from that range? But I think it was a sniper drone, not the Corvette. Let's try to get these swarm fighters down. Two of them are already dead. It's pretty good. Oh. Am I getting solar stormed right now? Oh my god. Alright, cover. Big rock. Come on. Okay. Woo! Oh, we're gonna come and get you. Don't you worry. May as well refuel. We certainly have the money. Oh. Threat detected. No service. What do we got? Oh, just some normal-ass enemy spaceships. I can deal with this. That's the flight kit. I can't tell because the light's behind him. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Oh, there's a rock there. I'm just trying to get to a place where I have some cover. Jesus. This node sucks. Let's finish our business. Wait, hold on. Hell yes, I will buy crystal from you. That's awesome. Yeah, let's just finish our business here and get out, because this is horrible. This is going to be a little bit of a stressful thing. Let's upgrade you. Honestly, I kind of think we're just going to go energy consumption. So I'm still having energy problems. Alright. So we need to move pretty fast here. I am not interested in playing games. I do not care about the sniper. Come on, get down behind this thing. Jesus. Sniper's not very far wherever he is. As soon as this is done, we're going hard on that Corvette. Actually, let's delete these. Build me a couple of plasma torpedoes. I mean, we may as well, Cap. Yes, I know. You're very angry, and we're all very impressed about it. Okay, go. Get a little closer before I start firing, I think. Alright, there's some torpedo impacts, and we did it. Suppressor should end any second now. Alright, suppressor's gone. And so am I. Yeah, that note is... I'm not sticking around. That note is the two things that that I think are most dangerous in this game at the same time. With a sniper drone. Okay. This is much better. I like this much better. And I even like the fact that we're going to get fight an elite. Because I could use an access key. Grey goo. Is it coming toward me? I think it's coming toward me. Let's try to lead it around to the side here. We can get it closer to the outlaws. Okay, G&B is distracting some of the outlaws. Actually, it's got all their attention. That'll work for me.
Credits. Nice
Good stuff.
and simple.
Well executed.
Man, there are a lot of nanobots in this in this game. Alright, let's get this done. Again, I just want to be able to leave. I want to be able to leave at a moment's notice in case things get hairy with the Grey Goo. The moment we can leave, I'm going to feel 1,000 times safer. Alright. Okay, power cells, that's useful. Alright. We got some jump-ins. Real close. Okay. He just straight up collided with me. I think he realized it was over. He saw my rate of fire and he was like, oh, I can't handle that. And so he decided that his last action in this world would be to shoulder check me. Let me know that he's a big, intimidating man. And I'll tell stories of his bravery, he hopes. Oh, an elite interceptor. Is this the first time we've seen one of these? See if we can dodge that. We cannot. He did survive it, though, so that's impressive. Would you just... I'm definitely hitting hull now. Ah, man. I do not know why interceptors think they can fight. It's just not working for them. Alright. Even an elite interceptor poses no, like, actual threat. They're harder to kill than normal ships, but, I will delete one plasma missile for an Arc 9000. That's our plasma torpedo. That seems fun. I think he just rammed through his own drone. Let's take out the guy who will be easier to take out first, so that I can really devote my attention to this dude. Okay. And G&B is offering some good, solid assistance here. Oh, that's the gray goo. Just saw it go past. Okay, it looks like there's no special container over here. This is pretty ripped apart. I think I lost it. Yeah, it seems like I'm a lot faster than it is, as long as I have some boost.
And all this cost was a squeeze of the trigger.
Ooh. Okay. So the Weapon Overdrive Mark III blueprint just dropped. What is that made out of? It's made out of stuff we have. It's what it's made out of. I mean, I'm sure all the numbers are... I'm sure it makes sense to do this. We're gonna really need to upgrade this, this energy core, though. Okay. We're at full fuel. We can disassemble this. Yeah, again, we're bottlenecked on crystal, man. Alright, we're almost to Sector 6. I keep saying it, but I say it because I believe it. This could be it, man. This could be the run. Wow, this node is super dense with enemies. Let's try to peel these drones first. Actually, is this whole wave drones? No, here's a ship. Is that the... Okay, I was gonna say, I thought that there was one more target left. Okay, well, there's a lot of stuff to do here. A lot of stuff to see. There's some swarm fighters being chased around by some outlaws. Actually, it looks like it's all swarm fighters. Oh no, there's the outlaw. So we may have to apply beam laser to forehead here. Why am I picking up their radio chatter, is my question. Are you... Still a perfectly sensible weapon. I don't know what that guy was thinking. Let's break off from all my friends and make some real bad decisions today, he said. Okay, the pings are coming from over here. Yeah, honestly, when I equipped the thing, the sensory overload enhancement, I thought to myself, that doesn't seem like such a big deal, not being able to see the health and shield bars. And I was right, it really hasn't mattered very much. Ooh, okay, right in my face. Alright, we've almost cleared the node. Alright, happy to help, guys. Now, I see a special access container over here. A secure container, not a special tech container. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the key. There's not that much space left. I don't know that we're going to hit a point where we find a special tech container again, so let's just go ahead and use our resources. Oh, wow. I had a really hard time destroying these turrets. Also, I tried to dodge that missile by jetting hard to the side right before it hit me, but I think the missile was going to hit me anyway. Dodging hard to the side just put me directly into it. Ooh, I should not use this explosive as cover.
Hostiles are targeting us.
Had a real moment of video game logic there. Whatever's nearby is cover, right? It's a big bright red barrel with a picture of a fire on the side. This will save me. Okay, well you guys are fucked because the cavalry came. In fact, I think they're already dead. Yeah. Good work, guys. Thanks for the help. Ooh. That's a good thing to... I can't interact with this. It went through the... Sometimes when a container is sitting on a surface, it seems like the loot can go through the surface. Come on.
More credits.
Power cells. What I need is processors, man. Sometimes they can be very hard to find. There we go. I'm completely stuck in here. Is this crystal? Huh. I didn't think that ping was inside the tunnel. Oh, there's a little branch. Okay, great. So can we reduce the energy consumption of this thing a little bit more? We can. Awesome. And I have not at any point picked up the processor, right? No, I haven't. I picked up 2 at some point. Still need 4 more. That's really the only big upgrade we still need. And then we just build missiles and nano injectors and stuff until the end. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't need to go to this plasma field. Okay, there's some containers over there. There's some gel. Gas, tech container. Yeah. Doesn't look like we have access to crystal in this node anymore. That's fine. We'll find it somewhere. Think I finally notice I'm here. You know, when I started this game, I never thought I would say this, but holy crap, I am so tired of nanobots. Okay, that container is clearly inside that rock. Oh, wait. That's the thing worth salvaging. Okay, now we gotta go.
They're onto me.
Well, they're gonna have to get onto me a little faster than this. Bam, that did not actually end up being cool. I wanted it to be cool. Listen, you can't always be cool on command, okay? Well, this doesn't look oh, never mind. I was about to say this node doesn't seem like a big deal at all. That's a black hole. An elite GMB light fighter. That's interesting. Okay, that was definitely the sound of a sniper drone trying to shoot me. Let's see if we can rescue this dude, because I'd like to have a friend out here. Get around the cover. There we go. Ooh! Almost ran right into him. For a second there, I thought I was being webbed. It's just, there's some purple light out here. Alright, let's go to the jump suppressor. Looks like the sniper might be in this direction anyway. Is he in front of the rock? No, I guess not. Okay. We are cleared for leaving. Obviously, we didn't get this far by not trying to get all the loot. Just trying to make sure we're getting stuff. Oh, hey. Yes, thank you. That would be a better kind of warning if you gave it to me before the fire started. You are about to draw fire. It looks like soon you will be fired upon. You know, that sort of thing. Okay, is there any crystal in here? It doesn't look like it. I guess let's head out that way. Sniper definitely has a shot on me in here. Let's get to these containers and then just leave. I'm tired of this node already. Well, that didn't work at all. I'm currently carrying 2 arcs. I'm gonna not grab that one. I'll fight these guys. It'll probably be worth the loot. I can use a little bit of health, so. I really like there's a thing going on here. The very, very tight controls allow you to do a sort of like a space drift thing where you boost in one direction and then release the boost and turn and start firing the reverse thrusters. That's very satisfying to do against those front shield guys. You just kind of like go around them and then slide past them while turning around. It's really fun. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's going to have to be where we call it for today. I am out of time. Come back next time. You guys, this is the run. And we'll see you then.